Hey everyone, I'm just showing an example of what this camera sounds like outside. Obviously I am holding it about a foot from my face right now, so if that gives you an idea of the sound quality. It is a little bit windy here today, but I'm speaking about average, like how I would talk if I was talking to someone nearby. But this will just show you kind of the outdoor quality of filming right now. We'll pause and start just to show how it does. Okay, so you can see we maybe changed view a little bit. I did not edit this at all. This is just the start or the pause and restart button on here. I will now pause again and go in the house to show you some of the in-house filming. And actually I can turn this, maybe I'll set this down and we'll see how far away I can get that you can still maybe hear me. Sorry, I don't have a good table to set this on. That's why it's taking a little bit longer to set this up, but I don't know if you can still hear me. I'm still talking at the same pace, just to give you an idea of the sound quality. About 20 feet away now. So that maybe will give you an idea of the sound quality. Like I said, I'm going to pause and go inside now. Okay, so once again here I just used the pause button. I have not done any formal editing yet, just pausing and restarting. Don't mind the mess in the house, but this just kind of shows you the quality as we're walking through. Right now it's about 2 feet from my face because I have the camera on a tripod, still speaking at about the same level. I'm going to pause again and show the tripod button. I'm actually going to show at the very end. I'll add another clip that I'll take from separate camera to show you kind of how I am pausing.
Alright, so I'm going to pause on here using the photo button. Sorry if this is making you sick. And then it pauses. It'll pause here. And the red light will show you. I don't know if you can kind of see that. It turns red and it pauses, and then to unpause you just click that again, and that's what I was doing every time I'd pause the video. Now I'm going to look at the remote here. So just to show this again at the end, because it won't be on the other camera obviously. So we'll start by taking this out to make it work. You can see the power button. If it's still not working, maybe check and make sure you have a good battery. Otherwise, I'm going to go ahead and go back to this camera using the remote. Okay, so this time I unpaused using the remote here, just to kind of show it. I know some people have been having trouble with this. At the very end, I'm including a clip on another camera to show kind of how I paused on the camera and then switching to the remote. Make sure you pull this little plastic piece out that's like in, so it'll be kind of like that, and then you'll just want to make sure you pull that out. If it's still not working, you may have gotten a bad battery and you'll want to try replacing that. Otherwise, I can show you like the zoom in feature here. Again, this is just using the plus and minus in the remote. Otherwise, I can power on. Again, I can pause using the camera button on here. And I just changed spots to show that I moved on the pause button, but I didn't actually edit this again. Not that you'd believe I'm doing editing. It's not a great video here. But that just kind of shows, I don't think you can switch modes or anything while you're filming. So I will switch to the other camera now. Hopefully this was enough information for you. Keep watching. I will add a clip from a different camera here at the end just to show some more of the functionality of the remote as well as the pause button on there. Okay, so here is a close-up of the camera. Again, this is the button you use to pause. Back here is where you start filming, obviously like mode and stuff if you're changing it on here. I'm going to try using this remote now. So if I power, so maybe that's where people are having more trouble, is the power on button doesn't seem to work. It did work to power off, but you may have to actually power it on by hand here. And once we have that, let's try menu. So the menu buttons appear to work. I can navigate through and then click OK and pick different settings here. The mode, so that goes back to play, the video I just had been taking. Setup, so it will work everything except for the power on button. If that helps you at all, we can, I'm not sure what that one does, play. Okay, so that one will just play. It's kind of like hitting the mode button again, but I can play. I want to say we have to hit the record button. So that's just like the short video. So you hit the remote button there. So you can play and pause using this blue button. The brightness, maybe if I go back. Okay, so brightness. Oh, that'll give you the flash here. And then I can take a photo, or I can start recording from here, and then stop recording using that same blue button. So hopefully this helps you get started. Like I said, you can zoom in, zoom out, and then the power off button does work, but it does not work to power on. Hopefully that helps you. Let me know if you have any further questions on this camera. I really like it. It seems like it does fairly good video quality. You can see the difference between an iPad and this camera, so if you're a vlogger or anything, it does make a difference. And unless you have a really nice new phone, it's also so much better than the phone. It does better light quality, better sound. I really like it for home videos and for like YouTube purposes. So hopefully this helps you. Thank you so much for everyone who reached out with questions on my other review video. Let me know if you have any other questions, and thanks again for watching.